Hello, good morning everyone. Thanks for the time and trust that giving to us. Now we want to present our material. And the title is Sentence, Relation and Trust. And before we go to the presentation, now we want to introduce ourselves. My name is Yohanes Effendi Nule.
I am Renya Rosarini Aube.
I'm Fariban Wailani.
I am Maria Frida Sunu.
I am Lucia Vincian Ubawi.
I am Yolandi Nasasi.
And I am Yulia Fernanda Wawin.
Okay. Now we want to move to the next speaker. Miss Renya Aube.
The first is introduction. This chapter discusses the relationship between sentences and truth. In linguistics, we not only study how sentences are grammatically formed, but also how they convey true or false meanings. Every sentence does not stand alone. It has a connection to real world on the context in which it is spoken. To understand the meaning of a sentence, we must also consider the logic behind it, how it implies something or unsilent, and the hidden information assumed to be true or presupposition. And the next one is logic and truth. Logic in language is very important because it helps us determine the truth of a statement. For example, like all birds can fly. Logically, not only birds can fly, so the sentence is factually false. Logical connectors such as and, or, and if then help us understand the relationship between sentence parts and their validity.
The third, necessary truth, a priori truth, and analytic. Necessary truth is a statement that is always true, such as all bachelors are unmarried. A priori truth is knowledge that can be known without direct experience. For example, 2 tambah 2 sama dengan 4. Analyticity refers to sentences that are true because of the meaning of their words, like a triangle has 3 sides. These 3 types help us distinguish between truths based on definition, logic, and experience. Next, entailment. Entailment is a relationship between 2 sentences where the truth of one guarantees the truth of the other. Example, if Clara eats rice and chicken is true, then Clara eats rice must also be true. However, if only Clara eats rice is true, it doesn't mean she eats chicken. This shows the direction of meaning between sentences.
Okay, the next, presupposition. Presupposition is information assumed to be true in a sentence. For example, John started smoking. Presuppose that John used to smoke. The next, introduction. Presupposition appears in everyday communication as part of implicit meanings. Unconsciously, we often use sentences that contain basic assumptions.
The next one is two approaches to presupposition. The semantic approach sees presupposition as part of sentence meaning. The pragmatic approach sees as depending on context and shared knowledge between speakers and listeners. The next one is presupposition failures. Presupposition fails when the assumed information is false. Example, the current king of the French is bald fails because there is no current king of France.
The next is perception triggers. Some words triggers perception such as definitely nouns, the king, the dog, passive verbs, regret, know, and change of stage for stop and start. The next, perception and context. Perception heavily depends on context. For instance, I agree having dinner too late. Assume that dinner did happen.
The next one, pragmatic theories of presupposition. In pragmatic theory, presupposition relies on shared knowledge, common ground. This aligns with the cooperative principles of communication according to Grace. The next summary. This chapter introduced the important relationship between sentences and truth. Logic helps assess the validity of sentences. Entailment shows meaning relationship between sentences, and presupposition implies hidden information. Understanding sentences requires attention to structure, context, and logic.
Okay, that's all our presentation, and thank you. Bye bye.